What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you've got your wallets ready and your schedules cleared, because we are finally out of the January drought and heading straight into a monsoon of massive releases. February 2026 is officially here, and it is stacked. We're talking the return of Survival Horror Kings, a long-awaited RPG remake, and enough indie gems to ruin your sleep schedule for the next 3 months. Now, before we dive into the list, we have to get the housekeeping out of the way. Disclaimer time: as you guys know, the gaming industry is volatile. Release dates are subject to change, delays happen, and sometimes developers decide to push a game back 24 hours just to mess with us. All the dates I'm about to give you are confirmed as of right now, late January 2026. If something shifts, don't shoot the messenger, just check the pinned comment below for updates. Alright, we have a lot to cover. From 2D cozy games to AAA blockbusters and everything in between. Let's not waste any more time. Here are the games you need to play this February. Number 1. We are kicking things off on February 5th with a title that JRPG fans have been screaming about for years. Dragon Quest VII, Reimagined. Square Enix has finally given the Reimagined treatment to the PS1 classic. This isn't just a texture upscale. We are looking at a full-blown remake in the engine used for Dragon Quest XII. You play as the hero, traveling to the past to restore islands that have vanished from the world. The hype here is real because the original game was massive, like 100-hour massive, and seeing it modernized with quality-of-life improvements and voice acting is a dream come true. If you love turn-based combat and sinking into a cozy, epic world, this is your game. Platforms: PS5, Xbox Series X/S, PC, and yes, it's launching on the Switch too. Number 2. Just one day later, on February 6th, prepare to die. A lot. Nioh 3 is finally here. Team Ninja is back, and they are not holding their punches. This sequel takes the Souls-like combat we know, stance switching, key pulses, and throws it into a new historical era with even more mythical yokai. The big selling point this time? A new Spirit Weaver mechanic that lets you temporarily merge with bosses you've defeated. The combat looks fluid, the difficulty is punishing, and the loot system is as addictive as ever. If you finished Rise of the Ronin and wanted something more supernatural, this is it. Platforms: PS5 and PC. Xbox players, you might have to wait a bit on this one. Number 3. Let's switch gears to something weirder. On February 10th, we have Mugenics. This comes from Edmund Macmillan, the twisted mind behind the binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy. It's described as a cat breeding strategy roguelike. You breed cats with unique genetic traits, manage their erratic behaviors, and send them into turn-based tactical combat. This game has been in development hell for literally a decade, so the fact that it's actually coming out is a miracle. It's deep, it's gross, and it's hilarious. Expect infinite replayability here. Platforms: PC specifically, but likely consoles later. Number 4. On February 11th, the punk rock legend of game development, Suda51, returns with Romeo is a Dead Man. Grasshopper Manufacture is bringing us a third-person action game that looks like a fever dream. You play as Romeo, a futuristic gladiator trying to escape a death game on the moon. The art style is this incredible mix of comic book cel shading and neon noir. If you liked No More Heroes or Killer 7, you know what to expect: bizarre dialogue, over-the-top violence, and a killer soundtrack. It's niche, sure, but it looks incredibly stylish. Platforms: PS5, Xbox Series X/S, and PC. Okay, take a breath, because the middle of the month is going to absolutely destroy your wallet. February 12th and 13th are arguably the busiest days of the year so far. Number 5. On February 12th, we have Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties. Informative: RGG Studio has given Yakuza 3 the Kiwami engine remake treatment. We're back in Okinawa running the orphanage with Kiryu, but the combat is now seamless and the graphics are gorgeous. But wait, there's more. It comes bundled with Dark Ties, a shorter standalone campaign featuring Yoshitaka Mine. Fans have been begging for a Kiwami 3 for years. The transition from the old engine to the Dragon engine is going to make exploring the tropical setting feel brand new. Plus, getting a second minigame included? Absolute value. Platforms: PS5, Xbox Series X/S, PC, and Switch 2. Number 6. Also on February 12th, Nintendo is dropping Mario Tennis Fever. It's Mario Tennis, folks. But this time, they're leaning heavily into the fever mechanic, which builds up a meter for absolutely chaotic special shots. The roster is huge, rumors say over 30 characters, and they finally brought back a robust story mode with RPG elements, similar to the Game Boy Advance era. Hype, it's colorful, it's competitive, and it's going to ruin friendships. What more do you want? Platforms, exclusively on Switch and Switch 2. Number 7. Moving to February 13th, we get spooky with Reanimal. This is the new co-op horror adventure from Tarsia Studios, the original creators of Little Nightmares. You and a friend play as a brother and sister trying to escape a hellish island tormented by their past. Hype, if you played Little Nightmares, you know these devs are masters of atmosphere and grotesque monster design. It looks terrifying, heartbreaking, and beautiful all at once. Platforms, PS5, Xbox Series X/S, PC, Switch 2. Number 8. And to cleanse the palate on February 13th, we have High on Life 2. The talking guns are back. Squanch Games is doubling down on the comedy FPS formula. More weird alien planets, more celebrity voice cameos for your weapons, and supposedly better gunplay mechanics this time around. Hype, the first game was a massive hit on Game Pass, and while the humor isn't for everyone, if it clicks for you, this is going to be a blast. Platforms, Xbox Series X/S, PC, and PS5. Number 9. Before the grand finale, on February 19th, stealth fans get a treat with Styx, Blades of Greed. The foul-mouthed goblin assassin is back. This series is severely underrated. It's pure stealth, you are weak in combat, so you have to use traps, magic, and cloning abilities to survive. Hype, in a world where pure stealth games are rare, Styx keeps the flame alive. Platforms, PS5, Xbox, PC. Number 10. And finally, the big one. The game that is going to dominate the conversation. On February 27th, Capcom unleashes Resident Evil Requiem. This is the next mainline entry, folks. We are returning to a Raccoon City-esque setting, but with a twist. You play as an FBI agent investigating the aftermath of a contained outbreak. The RE engine is flexing its muscles here. The lighting, the gore system, the sound design, it looks next-gen in every way. Hype, Capcom has been on a legendary run with RE7, Village, and the remakes. Requiem promises to blend the action of RE4 with the tension of the earlier games. This is the AAA blockbuster of the month. Do not miss it. Platforms, PS5, Xbox Series X/S, PC, and optimized for Switch 2. So, yeah, that is February. From the tactical weirdness of Mugenics to the survival horror mastery of Resident Evil, there is literally something for everyone. I need to know, what is the one game you are absolutely buying day one? Are you Team Nioh for the punishment? Or Team Mario for the party? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this roundup, smack that like button, it really helps the channel, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.